Why it is important to watch your calorie count. Whether you only eat 3 square meals every day, or divide your meals up into several throughout the day, you still need to watch your calorie count. It is important to know how many calories you need to have in your diet. As a rule, as long as you are not trying to lose weight, a diet for an average adult should have between 1,500 and 2,000 calories daily. It is so easy to go over your calorie intake, and it is important that you plan your meals accordingly, so that you will stay within this calorie range every day. Obviously, there are going to be times when you go over, but as long as you are being careful most of the time, this really shouldn't be a problem at all. Eating mini meals will help avoid cravings. A lot of people find that if they only eat 3 meals a day, they are hungry in between meals. This can lead to one of two things. Either they are going to eat too much during each of their 3 daily meals, or they are going to be snacking between meals on foods that aren't always good for them. One way to get around both of these dieting pitfalls is, instead of eating 3 large meals, eat a half a dozen smaller meals throughout the day. So, what you will be doing is eating 3 meals and basically having healthy snacks between meals. As a rule, your main meals are the ones that will have the most calories and the in-between meals should have less. Then, your calorie count is going to balance out nicely. Just remember that this does not mean that you can eat junk food meals, or consider a few cookies or a candy by your meal. You need to make sure that these meals are healthy and nutritious and that you keep your calorie count between 1,500 and 2,000. There is a real bonus to eating 6 mini meals as compared to 3 larger ones. It is an excellent way to lose weight. You are probably thinking, how can eating more help me lose weight? Well, as long as you are keeping your calorie count down, you are going to lose weight. And by eating mini meals, you will not find yourself feeling hungry between meals and snacking on things that are not going to help you with your weight loss. And if you eat the right foods, you are not going to find yourself craving treats like chocolate bars and potato chips. There are so many delicious healthy foods that are wonderful for diets. You should have no problem staying within your calorie limit and losing weight, but still enjoying great tasting foods that won't leave you feeling hungry a few minutes later. High-calorie foods to avoid. There are certain foods that are very high in calories, and if you are trying to lose weight, they should be avoided, or at least only eaten once in a while in moderation. Obviously, it is not a good idea to eat a lot of fried foods because they are loaded with calories, not to mention a lot of fat and cholesterol. And it might be a good idea to cut out the potato chips and dip, as they are absolutely loaded with calories. If you are unsure of which foods to avoid in order to lose weight, talk to a nutritionist or dietitian, who can help you plan a healthy diet. They will know which high-calorie foods you should avoid and which foods you should actually be getting more of in your diet. Substitutions for high-calorie foods. One of the biggest dieting pitfalls is eating high-calorie foods, but sometimes, the cravings are just too much to ignore. But there is a way to get the flavors you love, without all the calories. There are all kinds of substitutions you can make, as well as changes in the way you prepare your foods. For instance, if you love greasy fried chicken, try making it this way instead. Brush the chicken with egg whites, then coat with breadcrumbs. Instead of tossing it into the deep fryer, place it in the oven and bake it as you would uncoated chicken. It will come out crunchy and delicious, and it is actually quite healthy without all of the added calories, fat and cholesterol that you would get if you deep fried it. If you want it extra crispy, instead of breadcrumbs, crumble cereal or crackers to use as a coating. Add your favorite spices. Paprika, chili powder, poultry seasoning, salt and pepper will do nicely. You can use this same technique to make delicious French fries and potato chips. Just cut up the potatoes and put them in the oven. The only fat and calories are those from the potato, not the grease. If chocolate bars are your dieting downfall, there is a way to still enjoy the taste of chocolate, without all of the fat and calories. Instead of buying a typical candy bar, try using a protein bar instead. Many are chocolate-flavored and some are even made with dark chocolate, which is loaded with antioxidants. Just make sure that you check the nutritional information on the package, to make sure that it is low in calories. One of these protein bars can even be one of your mini meals, as they are loaded with nutrients that will provide you with plenty of energy. And these bars can also be quite filling, so you will not feel the need to have something else a few minutes later. More about protein supplements. When you eat multiple meals daily, it is important to know which meals need to have the most calories. Obviously, the 3 main meals, breakfast, lunch and dinner, should provide the bulk of your calories, and the mini meals should be about half the calories of the main ones. Using protein supplements as your mini meals is a great way to get the food energy you need during the day, not to mention protein and other nutrients. You can use protein powders to make delicious shakes and smoothies, which make an excellent mini meal, especially if you make them with fresh ingredients. Or, as mentioned above, you can eat a healthy protein bar, which is filling and packed with nutrition. A lot of people are also opting to use liquid protein shots, such as ProfectR, made by Protica. It provides 25 grams of protein in every serving, and is 100% all natural. And if you have a sweet tooth, ProfectR comes in all kinds of delicious fruity flavors that are sweet and tasty, including clear raspberry, clear fruit punch, and clear juicy apple. You can find ProfectR, as well as other great Protica products, online at www.protica.com.